Tonight on Supernanny, Joe meets the Christiansen family.
Pleased to meet you.
With 2 kids gone wild, Mom can't cope.
I'm using the technique properly. They're driving me nuts.
And Dad loses control.
Don't pinch me! I told you no, too. Now get over there.
Until Joe reins in the kids.
No swearing, no hitting, no kicking or biting.
And steers Mom and Dad in the right direction.
It's very, very difficult.
No, I want to go.
Let's take a look and see what family we've got this week.
There we go. Hi, my name is Chris Christiansen.
And I'm Colleen Christiansen.
I work as an insurance agent. My wife, she's a stay-at-home mom. We have 2 boys. Corey is 7. Chase is 3.
Chase, did you do that?
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Basically, we traveled a lot before the children. Our life was great. We both had our careers. We didn't realize that once we had children, we had to give up almost 100% of us.
All right, sit down. Don't put your hands on me.
Don't hit Mommy.
Wait till your father gets home. You're going to be in trouble. You're going to be punished. Who's in charge? Mum, Dad, or the kids?
Corey is our first child. He has a very stubborn personality.
Open the door, Mommy. Well, I'm going to go to garage way.
Come on, Corey. Oh, this is crazy.
Go away.
Chase is learning by the example of Corey.
No, I said yes.
Our children kick us,
Go away.
Chris, he just kicked me in the ribs.
curse at us,
Get away from me, you animal.
throw things at us. Don't do that. And just totally disrespect us.
If they don't get their way, then they act out with anger.
Don't pinch me!
I hate you, Mommy.
Look at this behavior.
When I discipline the children, Colleen will come in and interfere. Hey, stop. I can't. Excuse me, Colleen, please.
Just hug him.
I did hug him. What are you talking about? Yeah, I know. We don't agree on parenting techniques.
We don't even know what a parenting
Right.
technique is.
We don't have nothing. Ow, don't bite me. What are you biting me for?
Get away from me. I'm going to kill you.
I would love for my children to respect me.
Don't. Ouch!
Yeah, Supernanny, we need your help. Our whole family's falling apart.
This has got to stop right now. I'm on my way.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. I'm Chris.
Pleased to meet you,
Nice
Chris.
to meet
Joe?
My first impression of the Supernanny when she arrives, I felt relieved. As I've been waiting a long time for her to come and help us.
Hi, I'm Colleen.
Hi, Colleen. Pleased to meet you.
Welcome to our home. This is Chase.
Hi,
He's 3.
Chase. Pleased to meet you.
Joe seems to be a very warm person and very interested in our family.
What's your name? Hi, Corey. Pleased to meet you. Well, I'm here
Okay, great.
to observe and watch the dynamics of your family, so feel free to carry on as if I'm not here, and I'm going to watch you throughout your day.
Okay, great. We're very happy you're here.
Great. All right, Corey and Chase, I got your food, guys. I want you to sit up.
When I first walked into the house, the parents were doing breakfast.
Corey, is that what you're having for breakfast? Jelly beans?
No, Chase, that's not very nice. Guys, no, you're not supposed to have candy before breakfast.
Give me the gum. Give me the gum. Here. Chew it up and just put it out of my hand. Yeah, thank you. What? Don't yell at me. What are you yelling for? I'm not getting it right now. You take a bite. Don't put your hands up at me. Here. Don't hit me.
Did I miss a baby?
There's the baby.
Chase, these are yours.
I think it's ridiculous that Chase has a bottle. He's 3 years old. He's a big boy. He's not a baby.
Gotta
All right,
go.
have a good day.
You too.
Can you say please?
I want it.
Stop that. Chase, it's not very nice how you're acting. Here.
Dad went off to work and Mum had Corey and Chase started to have a temper tantrum.
No, that's not nice. Come on. Come here. Come on. Would you like to do something? Don't push Mommy.
Go away.
Mommy wants to put the light back on
No!
so we can see. Come on. Look at you're making Joe sad.
Sorry?
I told him he's making you sad.
Why did you tell them that?
Oh, so he just feels bad, so he stops.
I was a bit shocked that Colleen involved me when she was trying to discipline Chase. I just thought, why are you doing that?
Do you want me to read you a book?
Away.
Don't pinch at me. Come on.
Colleen's day with the children is completely unstructured.
Don't pinch at me. Come on.
They don't do anything in the house that's productive.
No, don't do that. Why are you doing that?
The children are constantly bored in the house, so they look for things to do. They want to try and make some fun for themselves.
Chase Christiansen, come back here. Stop now. Corey, you shouldn't stand on there, hon. You'll get hurt.
The fun they're making is mischief.
Corey, I'm not playing games with you right now.
And whilst the cat's away, the mice continue to play. Corey was so bored around mid-morning that he ran out of the house to go and get one of his friends to play with.
Corey, come back in the house, please. Chase. No, Chase has locked us out now.
Chase has locked you out of the house.
Yep, he did.
We were stuck outside the house. We couldn't get in.
Chase, open the door now.
So wait, you being serious? We're really locked outside?
Yes.
So how are we going to get in?
Chase should know, as a house rule, that he's not allowed to lock people out, that it's not funny.
Can you please open the door?
Coming up on Supernanny,
Chase, open the door now.
Mom's left out in the cold.
Chase! Come on, Mommy will give you something.
And when Dad gets home, Joe turns up the heat.
You act like teenagers. It's not funny. I really don't find it funny.
When Supernanny returns.
Chase, open the door now.
So wait, you being serious? We're really locked outside?
Yes.
So how are we going to get in?
Chase, can you please open the door?
This is crazy. I'm laughing. I can't believe I'm actually stuck outside your home.
Chase had locked us out and we couldn't do anything. And there was Mum at the window begging Chase to open up the door. I mean, just ridiculous.
Chase, if you're a good boy, Mommy will give you candy.
Mum needed to get back into the house, so she started to bribe Chase. Eventually it worked.
Okay, thank you.
He's decided to let us in.
What? That wasn't very nice of you. Left poor Joe outside.
Chase's behaviour is absolutely ridiculous. After he lets us back in, it got worse.
Don't pinch at me.
Is that the kind of behaviour you get from Chase?
From Chase pinching, yes. Corey will also pinch me once in a while if he gets angry at me, but I won't let him do something. But, no, that's not nice to do to Mommy. Come on. Mommy wants you to stop. I want you to calm down. Calm down. Sometimes I have to just walk away from him until he calms down. So every time I go towards him, he starts acting out more. But you still have to go get dressed in your other clothes. Can you come upstairs and get dressed? Corey? Because you're not going to be able to play with Adam or anybody later. While your brother comes down, now that he's breaking the door now. Well, it's not very nice to break the door. Oh, he did break it.
Chase was so angry that he was now becoming destructive. I couldn't believe what he was doing.
Get out!
Okay, you're going to sit here by yourself then again.
Ooh. Did you just slam that door in your face?
Yes, he did.
Mum said nothing.
Oh dear.
What I recognise in this family is that the children gain so much control that it's almost like the parents are scared to actually deal with the consequences of that behaviour.
It's worse when his brother is home because when they're together. But if I have him on my own, then I can handle him. But then if I'm going back and forth between the two of them, it's very, very difficult. And it's just, I feel like a failure.
I think it's sad that Mum puts up with it, and emotionally she's broke.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, hon.
How are you?
Good.
Hi, Chris.
Good. Hello, hello.
It's been a crazy day. It's been very crazy.
When Chris came home from work, Mum was there ready to let off steam and tell Chris how naughty the children had behaved.
He broke the door in the laundry room.
What?
He broke the door in the laundry room to try to peek out.
Is it? What do you mean? Let's go see it.
It's broken.
Broke the door? How did he break the door? What did you do to him?
Nothing. I didn't do anything. I let him cry in there until he calmed down because he was kicking me and everything.
You put him in the room?
No, I put him up in his room at one point
Did you
to
lock
try to
him in
calm him
there?
down.
You just let him cry. Okay. You broke that door, right?
Not there.
On the bottom. Yeah, yes, I know that. On the bottom, you broke the door, right? Show me where you broke. Go ahead. Point to it.
In this household, it's very apparent that Chris has to deal with all the discipline when he comes home.
I didn't break.
You broke the door, right?
I didn't.
Why did you break the door?
I didn't break it.
Did you ask why you broke the door?
I I know why he broke it. There's a tantrum.
Colleen, I know he broke the door. You know he broke the door. You know why he did it. I want him to...
Well, he's 3. He's not big.
So what that has nothing to do with it? That's ridiculous.
I'll tell you what's ridiculous. Mum and Dad arguing like a pair of teenagers in front of their children.
Starting a conversation with you. I'm trying to talk to you.
That's fine.
He can't. See, he cannot come home. He can never talk to me.
You're talking
Because
to
it's hard. No, you can't communicate. You just don't. You're in your own world.
There is so much tension between Mum and Dad, and those kids are hearing every word. And they're like 2 bombs ticking, 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 and I don't even know when it's going to explode.
I don't want he's having a dinner. I told him 100 times not to have that.
She told you no, too. Now get over there.
Not 100 times.
Don't pinch me. He just pinched me.
Stop it.
Mum's basically given all the authority to Dad, and it's undermining her position as mum in the household.
Did you just pinch Mommy? Did you?
No.
Yeah? Now go sit down.
You did that with you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I would have done that. Let's go sit down. Don't put your... I'm a what? Don't curse at me. You don't put your hands on your mother. Don't scratch me. Don't hit me. You sit there and then you... Don't... I'm warning you not to put that... Don't throw that at me.
You could see that Dad has reached the end of his tether. He shouts and he yells. His children are a reflection of him because they do the same back.
Come on, you go to your room. You want to sit there and play with me? Why are you crying? Because I put you in your room because you called me names and picked me? So I think you need to get in your room. You pick them up.
Scream at the bottom of
What do
the
you mean?
step.
I'm not screaming at the bottom. Who's screaming at the bottom of the step? What are you talking about?
I mean, you are now.
No, I'm not screaming. Corey knows when I'm screaming. I picked him up before. I think I did
Instead
okay.
of like yelling at him, standing back and forth, doing it like a...
Okay. So put him back into what we're saying? Is that what you're
Well,
saying?
you want him to be in there longer, take
Oh,
him
yeah.
by the hand and tell
Right.
After I have observed the family, I sit down with the mum and dad. I need to be honest and tell them the issues and how we're going to resolve them. Hi, guys.
Hi.
I've seen enough, so I think it's time to talk. So let's go through and have a chat.
Okay, great. I was most worried about Joe saying that I was a bad mother and I wasn't doing my job properly.
A little bit of nervousness because didn't know what to expect, but excited at the same time.
Got 2 lovely boys you have. Lovely home.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
The family that you have takes a lot of hard work. But when did you give up? When did you stop the love and the joy that isn't in this house anymore?
We're trying to bring that back together.
Sad. I see 2 parents in this house that are not enjoying the role you've been blessed to have. And it's sad. Behaviour in this house is a seriously big issue. Your sons swear at you and they kick you and they punch you.
I know.
How much abuse do the pair of you want to take from your own kids? It's so shocking that it's become sad. Your children behave appallingly. They have no respect. It's disgusting. And yet, there is no discipline for it. The way you deal with discipline, Chris, you shout and you yell at them and you grab them. You've lost control with the kids. And I've walked into a house where, really, there's 4 kids in this house.
It is, I guess we're very immature.
It's not funny.
No, it's not.
I really don't find it funny.
No, I'm not
You
laughing.
guys are the parents here. And when your children misbehave, you act like teenagers. Tit for tat, tit for tat. I suggest the pair of you grow up right now and get real with the responsibilities of what you have in front of your face. Colleen, the lights are on, but no one's in. That's what comes to mind. Your body posture's low. You've given up. Your children know you've given up. You just walk around the house every day, switched off.
I do that. I totally ignore it because it's difficult for me to deal with.
It's called taking responsibility. It's about recognising that you're a mother. I know that it's hard, otherwise I wouldn't be here. But I don't want to hear excuses. I don't want to hear from the pair of you, we've quit, we've give up. Because you can't. You've got 2 young children, and the price that the pair of you are going to pay as parents, trust me, is going to be steep if you don't get a grip on this. You guys have got to be 100% dedicated and committed to one another and to your children. Because your kids are a reflection on yourselves.
It was difficult for me to hear you're not a child anymore, start acting like a parent.
Nobody wants to hear the truth, so I would have to say it was very sad to hear what she had to say.
Okay, let's get started with some work.
Coming up on Supernanny, Colleen plays games.
Wow, Mommy's gonna go next. Do you think it's gonna fall?
while Chase gives Dad the runaround. When Supernanny returns.
On the first day of teaching, I give the family a routine. For the Christiansens, I've given them a parent schedule so that there is structure to their day. This is what you guys need in this house, okay?
When Joe brought in the parent schedule, I felt a sense of relief because I was like, wow, this is really great. Now I have a schedule for my family.
At 7:30, the kids are to get up, washed and dressed, and then take Corrie to school.
Okay.
Between 9 and 10, Mum, this is going to be your playtime with Chase. I want you to have mummy and me time.
Okay.
At 4 p.m, mum and me time with Corrie. You need to give him your time as well. And then at 5 o'clock, he can sit down and do his homework at the table. And at 6 p.m, I want you to sit down and have dinner. And let's give lots of affirmation and praise about what each person did during the day and how wonderful it was. How do you feel about that?
Very excited.
I love it. This is great. This is a great thing that we need. I was actually a smile from ear to ear.
This household desperately needed discipline. The children were always pushing the limits. So I gave Mum and Dad the cool-down area, which was 2 beanbags, where the children would go if they misbehaved.
No swearing, no hitting, no kicking or biting.
Okay? When your children have a temper tantrum, they will go to the cool-down area. After I've introduced the discipline technique, I wait around for a moment to happen where I can help the parents enforce the technique. Didn't have to wait long.
No, I'm not eating.
Chase, look at Daddy. I'm going to give you one warning. Daddy's going to put you in the cool down area if you don't calm down and eat your food, okay? Just eat your food and then you can go out and play. You sit down here for 3 minutes and you think about what you did.
Because you didn't listen to Daddy. Come down to his level
Chase.
and talk to him. Come down.
Chase.
A low authoritative voice.
Chase, the reason Daddy's putting you here is because you didn't listen to me and eat your food. Okay?
Walk away. Say nothing and just put him back onto the beanbag.
No, I want to go.
Come here.
How are you feeling? Good?
Oh, yeah.
Good. You're doing good.
It'll take some time, I know.
Yeah, but you're doing so well.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
You're doing so well. You're breaking that cycle.
I want like an apology for you for not eating your food. Say, Daddy, I'm sorry. If that's what, no, you don't want to say you're sorry? No? Then I'm going to have this opportunity to cool down and stay there for a few more minutes, okay?
No.
Does he understand that not eating his lunch was a bad behavior?
What is it that you're feeling right now?
No, I just feel bad that he's upset. That's what it is.
But you should.
That's screaming. What's your child doing?
Acting out for attention.
As a mother, you know your children and you know what Chase is doing. That is a good thing because you recognise it, okay? So grab it, take it and go, as a mum, I know exactly what my child's doing.
As a mom, I know exactly what my child's
Exactly.
doing.
And that's what we want. We want that positive attitude. In a minute, when you go over to him, okay, and say to him, I want an apology for your behaviour, okay? I want you to say you're sorry.
Last time, I need you to say you're sorry. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, we're working on this here, okay? That was good, you're starting there. But you need to lower your voice when you say that, okay?
Look at him, put your arms out. Say, say sorry.
Say
He said
sorry.
he was sorry.
Give Daddy a hug
Okay.
and tell me you're sorry. Thank you.
Give him hugs.
Give me a hug.
And kisses. The mummy and me technique is very important because it's going to teach Colleen how to play with her children, how to reconnect with her children and enjoy spending time with them. This is going to be the special mummy and me box, okay? Because what this box is going to have in it is things that you can do with mummy. Mum, come in. Chase, you going to play? Come on. Ah, well done, Corrie. The way you keep children engaged is by making the game seem exciting. Oh, wow, look at you, clever! You bring them into it, okay?
Wow, Mommy's going to go next. Do you think it's going to fall? Go on, take your piece. Yeah.
Mum really tried hard to play with the children and to get them involved in a game. And the children were very receptive to it.
I felt closer to my children using the Mommy and Me box. I felt like everybody was happy.
Children must be allowed to breathe and be kids and get mucky and have sticky fingers and enjoy themselves. That's what it's about, getting all your fingers sticky and having fun.
Well, get your hands all sticky, then afterwards you can wash them.
Do you want to make a snake? Let's roll it like this. Roll it like this.
Finished!
I need one more.
Look at it. Wait, I like.
Corey had made an alligator and Chase destroyed it.
Oh no. Sit down. You don't destroy your brother's property.
Mum was so angry.
That was not nice. He worked very hard
She
on that.
put Chase straight in the cool-down area. It worked perfectly.
I was very annoyed that Corey's alligator got ruined, so I found the strength to put Chase in the cool-down section. Tell Corey you're sorry.
Okay.
That's very good.
She did a very good job and I was very proud of her.
Coming up on Supernanny,
Mommy's gonna get rid of the bottle. You don't need it.
Chase is on the wagon
Look at your new cup.
while Mom bails on the boys.
You guys can play this game, and I'm gonna pass.
There'll be no passing in this house.
When Supernanny returns.
What I want to do is I want to move Chase on from this bottle. He's 3 years old.
Right.
He doesn't need it. I've got here, okay, the special cup. All right. We're going to say goodbye to the bottle. Mum, I want you to do this with Chase. I think this is important that you do this, okay? Because you need to let go of this baby thing. All right. Okay.
Chase, look at you're a big boy now, and you're not gonna have the bottle anymore. But look at you have your new cup. Look at your new cup. Don't cry, don't cry. Look at Mommy's gonna get rid of the bottle. You don't need it. You don't need the bottle anymore, okay? We're gonna throw it out, okay? I won't throw it out. I'll put it away.
No. Excuse me, can I just interrupt? Chase? Chase.
Colin's going to do this. Don't worry. Here, have this.
And Mommy's gonna take the bottle and put it away because you're a big boy now. And we're gonna give you a big boy cup.
I want to keep my bottle.
So because he's now screaming for it, he's got you scared of that. He's got you feeling sorry for him.
I feel sorry for him, right?
So Chase has learnt to have a temper tantrum to get what he wants. We're going to get rid of the bottle now because you're a big boy. Okay, only babies have bottles and you're not Mummy's baby.
Chase, look at this is your big boy cup because you're big. Look how nice it is. You're not a baby anymore. Mommy's gonna take the bottle and we're gonna get rid of it, okay? Your Mommy's gonna take it. Mommy's gonna throw it in the garbage.
I'll take the garbage out and say, Tom. Take it from him. Look, give me the garbage can.
No, I want Mummy to do it.
Take this out to the curb. Look at this cool cup. Well, let's just take a look at it. I know you don't want it, but just take it out. Look at this. Watch it turn. Watch the colors. See? I don't know. I kind of like it.
Seahorse on it.
Wow.
I'm going to leave you guys for a couple of days to implement all the techniques that you've learnt. Make sure you stick to the parent schedule. You guys badly needed a constructive day. Mummy and me time. Children need that one-to-one attention.
Thank you very much.
Keep strong. Take care. Keep communicating, you two.
Yes.
All
Okay.
right? Keep
Great. Thank you.
communicating.
See you soon.
Hey, see you soon.
Say bye-bye. Say bye.
Little do they know I'm going to be keeping a sharp eye on the pair of them.
Don't hit. Corey, you don't hit. Wait a minute. Stop.
Come on, sort out this arguing.
Put them both in the pull-out time now. They need the both. I don't care.
Dad, back off. Now you've got to discuss this with Chris.
If Corey hit him, what are you going to do with Corey for hitting him?
That's why I said I'm sorry.
Corey needs to be put in the pull-down chair. He's going to handle the situation.
You think so?
Yeah.
Corey. I know, but you have to learn not to hit people. And Chase is too because he hit you.
Well,
Why did it hit me first?
you guys know we'll be back to talk about it in a few minutes.
Dad, why are you getting involved?
Why put my cup?
This is ridiculous. Colleen, you should have been doing this.
Corey, you do not hit anyone in this house. If you have a problem with anybody in this house, Corey, you come to Mommy or Daddy.
Mum, you're taking a back seat in this.
Just knock Mom anytime for homework.
Since you spend a lot of mommy and time during the day when Daddy's at work, you want to have Daddy time and play a game?
He read the chart. You heard the man.
It's a weekend, so you can
Daddy will spend some
incorporate
time with you because Daddy's not here. We're all going to play together, okay?
Okay, so you're all together. This is good.
Okay, you guys can play this game, and I'm going to pass on this one, so you can have some Daddy time with
You
them.
got a pass on it?
No.
There'll be no passing in this house.
Colleen, what's happened? You're meant to be engaging the children.
You can spend some time with us.
I'm going to go in for about 10 minutes and I'll be right back. Do you mind?
No, you stay here, mother.
Exactly. Corey wants you to stay with him. Don't go.
Wait, we're not playing Duck Duck Goose, okay?
I'll be back.
Oh, come on, Mum. Where's your enthusiasm? Oh, so much for Mummy and me time, then.
Get away from me.
You know what? Sit in your chair. Sit in your chair.
What did he do? I didn't...
He put his hands on me.
I did not even touch you.
He went to swing at me. Do not swing at your father.
This is not good.
We do not put our hands up for Daddy. Okay? I'll be back.
I didn't see him do it. You're imagining that.
Look at the pair of you. Arguing in front of the children.
As your husband, I'm telling you to believe me what I saw. And what you're saying to me right now is I'm not telling you the truth. Is that what you're saying? I'm asking you because that's what I saw.
You're hot-headed, the pair of you. You both need to calm down.
You're not using the technique properly.
Excuse me.
You're driving me nuts.
Why am I driving you nuts?
Because you put him in the seat because he swung at you.
This is very disappointing, guys.
I'm a little upset. There was no arguing with my wife once she sticks her ground. It's like she just went back to herself.
I didn't do it. Mommy didn't do anything.
We need to talk.
Coming up on Supernanny,
I'd like to talk to you both now.
Joe has heard enough
Grow up, the pair of you. Grow up.
and sends Colleen and Chris to their room to start talking.
And I'll go first.
I don't agree with that.
When Supernanny returns.
Hiya, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Well, while I've been away for a couple of days, I've had a look at some footage, and I'd like to talk to you both now, so can we go over to the table and have a chat?
It's the real stepping stone because they're able to see the mistakes they've made so that they can tweak that and make it correct.
You guys can play this game and I'm going to pass on this one so you can have some daddy time with them.
You're gonna pass on it?
No.
There'll be no passing in this house.
Mummy and me time is crucial. I know you need your time,
Right.
but your children need that time. This was a time when Daddy was home that you should have been then embracing it as a family. It's about the kids first.
Don't hit. Corey, you don't hit.
Put them both in cool-out time. Corey needs to be put in the cool-down chair. Please go handle the situation.
Why did he hit me first?
You do not hit anyone in this house.
Right, Dad, stop taking over there and stop intervening. Let Mum deal with the discipline. You know you can do it. Have him sit up and listen to you. Okay. All right?
Get away from me.
You know what? Sit in your chair. Sit in your chair. We do not put our hands up for Daddy.
You're not
Okay.
using the technique properly.
Excuse me.
You're driving me nuts.
Why am I driving you nuts?
Because you put him in the seat.
Grow up, the pair of you. Grow up. Start communicating. Start listening to one another. Start respecting what the other one has to say. Because when you start to argue, you both lose your cool, you get angry with one another, and your kids listen to everything, and then they get dragged into everything. It's not fair on them. Still a lot of work to do, and in general, we need to be able to focus on how the pair of you deal with your children together, okay? And we'll see how today goes.
Sounds good.
Okay?
Sounds great.
All right.
What I thought was awful on the DVD was just the arguing between my husband and I. It was a little shocking. I said, well, we need to stop this.
When we were watching the DVD with Joe, I felt we still have some issues that me and Colleen need to handle. So when someone's sitting there telling me this is what you need to do, I'm going to do it.
The communication zone technique is what I introduced for Chris and Colleen to start them talking again. So I gave them each a box to write down their thoughts and suggested they go to their room where they could talk away from the kids. Because it's desperately needed for Mum and Dad, they both need to really say what they mean to one another.
We're supposed to exchange boxes.
One for you, one for me.
Okay. And I'll go first.
Okay.
It says, I think we should discuss the techniques.
When I discipline the children, they always say, I don't think you did this right, or I don't think you did that right. So instead of you coming to me and saying, Chris, you did it wrong in front of the kids or something like that, what I'm asking you is to do is talk to me later about it, because I don't want to talk in front of the children.
Right.
Okay. My turn. I think you use the cool down section too often.
I think you have to only use the cool down section
Right.
when it's really, really needed. Because if you use it like 10 times in a row, then it's not going to be effective when we really need to use it. He's not going to carry us if he's sitting there anymore.
I don't agree with that. I think if a child doesn't listen to you now, what makes you think he's going to listen to you when he gets older? We need to communicate. I mean, that's something that we've been missing, and I think this is what's going to make us happier. I think we work on it together.
Once we work together as a team and we improve our communication with one another,
Good job, honey.
there's going to be a huge change in our children's behavior.
Coming up on Supernanny,
Mommy can't get it.
Joe teaches Colleen how to get down and dirty.
It's all of this. It's high energy. Chase, really quickly, quick.
Yay!
When Supernanny returns.
Colleen and Chris still aren't on the same page when it comes to implementing discipline. So it's important that they come together and work through what they felt the unacceptable behaviour is.
Now the pair of you have got discipline in place. But what the pair of you do need to do is to discuss your household rules and write it down on the board.
No yelling.
Oh, yeah, I agree. No hitting and pinching.
Eat your food at the table.
I agree, that's a good one. Great. How about no talking back?
No cursing.
Ask permission to leave the house.
Right.
For the first time, they were communicating as parents how they wanted their children to be brought up.
Practice good manners, be courteous. Mommy, Daddy may think of some in the future that we might have missed, but let's take it from that point on, you know? Sound good?
That sounds good.
I think the household rules is going to make a huge improvement. I'm glad she came out with that because we needed that. All right, fair.
When Chris and I were doing the rules, I felt for the first time we were working together as a team and making decisions for our children. I think that was the missing piece of the puzzle.
Today it was important to do more work on mummy and me time because I wanted to show Colleen if she gives a little bit of her heart and time to those kids, what she'll get back.
Mommy's going to play a game.
You guys want to play monkey in the middle? Get the ball, Chase.
Come on, Chase, get the ball.
Go, Chase, get it. Oh, no. Mommy can't get it.
Okay, so Mum, when Chase goes to grab that ball, run as if you're going to grab it. So you make him go because he'll want to grab it before you.
Ah!
Mum, quick.
You got it.
Mum, we don't care how we look, what we're doing. We're having fun, okay?
Mum needs to loosen up and get with the action and enjoy her company.
Mum, take your shoes off.
Are these?
Take your shoes off, yeah? Off. Inhibition's gone. Ready? It's all of this. It's high energy. Judge is going to try and stop you. Ready? Gonna get more positive. Corey, quick! Oh! Quick! Ah, get it! All right, I want you to do the same. Just keep it high energy.
I wanted Mum to let all her inhibitions down. I wanted her to be silly Mum and just get wrapped up with having fun and enjoying the children. So just lighten up.
Keep it up. Let's be silly, Mummy.
Oh, no, I got it. I felt really good today playing with my boys because I was like a little kid. I have to let my guard down a little bit and not be self-conscious of what people think, and something that I need to work on with myself.
Have fun with it. If you're rolling on the floor and you're tickling them and you're laughing with them, go with it. It's all part of the fun. You're outside.
I liked it today when Colleen was playing with the kids and Joe helped get Colleen involved. And to be honest, I made me very happy to see that.
Look at Corey's going to be the monkey in the middle now. Look.
You're doing a good job.
Start the mommy. Yay!
The response from the children was absolutely beautiful. So I hope that Mum continues to just carry on with the kids like that.
Come on, guys, we're gonna get Mommy. Come on, everybody, let's go get Mommy. Woohoo!
You gonna come and say goodbye to me?
Let's go say goodbye.
Yeah, come to the door.
When I first walked into the Christiansens' home, it was full of a lot of negativity. The energy was very low.
Give hugs.
Now, the children have structure and they have a routine that's made them more secure.
Have a cuddle, please. Can I have a cuddle? Colleen, take care. Chris, take care, yeah?
God bless.
Be strong, keep talking. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Chris and Colleen have now come together and decided what behaviour is going to be unacceptable in their household. And that's very important for them both.
I began seeing the family now starting to be happier. I didn't feel we had any respect from the children at all. Now I think we've earned the respect. We're parents now.
I see a big change in Chase. He's listening and he's doing what we tell him to do. Well, here's your glass of milk. If I had realized it was that easy to get rid of Chase's bottle, I would have used a technique 2 years ago.
I like joining your house, me.
Corey's very happy. Before, Corey used to walk around all sad and bored. But now we have things to do. We have a structure. He loves the chart very much, and he loves order.
Through this whole process, I've learned that giving them love and showing them happiness by just playing a simple game with them is fine. And the important things of life is just having fun. I'm able to concentrate and focus more on my children, and they are showing actually more affection to me because of this.
Quite big hug.
Our family was in total chaos before Joe came, and I just see smiles on my children's faces, and it's great.
The impact that Joe has had on our family has been a big 360 degrees. Our family used to be so stressed out, always yelling. Our family's happy now.
If your family needs Supernanny's help, apply online at www.abc.com.
Can you please open the door? Chase, open the door now.
So wait, you being serious? We're really locked outside?
Yes.
So how are we going to get in?